Yo, 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 it's Jammer.
Yo, Jammer, I'm Shagdog.
We are the Spitter Swallow Beer Review.
That's right. And I'm doing Lite Beach Light Lager. They spelled light like Miller Lite,
Beach
but
Light.
yeah.
I think I had a. What is that one by?
This is by FAMS, like family, but FAMS Brewing Company out of Charleston, South Carolina. 4.2% light lager.
Huh. Well, Lagunitas Island Beats Tropical IPA, refreshing, juicy notes. Gets a 5.0 ABV.
Yeah, that's right, Jerry. And also, that gets 84 on Beer Advocate. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes. We'll see how this goes.
You know, I used to be so hung up on how to pour these and all that stuff. I really don't care how to pour them anymore because I look at it and I think, you know what? By me pouring it hard and getting that thick, frothy, inviting head on it, it's releasing all the minerals and vitamins there. Everything that's good about that beer is being released at that point. The aromas and everything. You know, it's just kicking it into high gear.
Right, and I say that also releases some of the gases, so you're not burping as much. Yeah.
Yeah. All righty. Yours looks very clear.
Yeah, of course, I got the fizzy green screen shit going on, but it is pretty light colored. I'm going to assume the glass is a little foggy on the inside.
Now, on my camera, mine looks like it's, almost like a yellow going into green, But to me, when I look at it, it's just a hazy yellow, gold yellow, in person. But yeah, nice thick head, almost a little under 2 fingers there.
Yeah, my head's gone now.
Oh, and mine has got those piney IPA notes that the grapefruit, most of these IPAs have, of course, is the dankness or whatever you want to call it. It has a little of that dirty dish rag type smell, but mostly it's got the piney grapefruit type smell, citrusy smell. Yeah.
This has a little bit of a yeasty, bready, but very light. I can't hardly pick that up. It's just a little bit. That's all I'm getting, really. A little bready, yeasty. There we go.
I am ready to try mine. Are you?
Yeah, I'm ready to try this light lager.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Man. It's like it's full of flavor and then just kind of dissipates. Uh-oh, I lost you. Hold on.
I'm still here. Yeah.
I lost the screen. I moved the mouse and lost the screen.
Oh, I'm still here, NTM. NTM. Was that her name? NTM?
Yeah. NTM, yeah.
Wizard of Oz? Okay.
What the hell?
I thought you were there, and you were there, and you were there. Okay. I'm called movies tonight. Great job. Huh?
Hey, you're all in the movies ever since I mentioned Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Quoted Forrest Gump dangling.
Yeah. There we go. Now you're back. Oh, messed up there for a moment.
I'm not sure what the fuck that's supposed to be. F. Oh, fam. Yeah.
But yeah, the flavors they like come on real kind of bold and everything, and then it just kind of disappears. So what's funny is I do pick up some tropical notes and everything, but
Huh.
they always tell you when you're doing these sensory things and all that stuff to go with your first impression.
Yeah. This one's very, very light, as in I got a light, bready, yeasty taste.
Yeah.
It's a weird little aftertaste, but it's really nothing.
Well,
No
mine is.
adjunct. It's like a
Yeah.
light lager without adjunct. Really, is what it is,
Mhm.
which makes it
That's
taste
kind of
lighter.
wild.
Yeah, makes it taste lighter.
I am getting some slight, like fruity notes. Like I do pick up the guava, like at the end. There's like a hint of guava right at the end. Maybe a slight little mango in there. Uh, it's juicy in the beginning, so you kind of, how some of these IPAs can be juicy.
Mhm.
Kind of, kind of tart, sweet tart, salty flavor at the front. The middle, picking up like the mango. The end is kind of like a guava. Not harsh at all. Very easy to drink. I would give it a Swarter just because it's so easy to drink. The juiciness of it kind of quickly dissipates and becomes dry. You know, makes you want to drink again.
Uh,
It's pretty good actually. I kind of like it. Got those nice juicy notes to it. Says here this 12-ounce round trip ticket to the tropics includes a tasty soundtrack and 360-degree view. Of course, there's really one spot to take it all in. And it's above, see above, which is the lid. One spot to take it all in.
uh,
I always liked how they do that on these cans and bottles of Lagunitas or whatever. Lagunitas. Oh, wait a minute. Here's something else. When the breeze is just right, that band playing way across the cove sounds like they're right next door. Same goes for these citrus flavors tasting like fresh squeezed pineapples, mango, passion fruit. Only if they all, only they're all notes carried just by hope. Juicy and light, not bitter. These beats just hit different.
uh,
It's kind of the uh, the graphics on the can. It's blurred a little bit, so it made it hard for me to be able to read it. Sorry.
no.
So there is some mango in there, and I guess after uh, reading that and everything, I guess the guava that I'm tasting actually probably is a passion fruit.
Yeah.
So, um,
This one's kind of bland. It's like a light lager, a little bit of bready yeastiness, but nothing much going on there.
I don't taste the pineapple, unless that's the slight sweetness that I'm getting.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that I drink it. It tastes okay and all that stuff. Not something I would want to buy again.
Yeah. This
I
is
do
all right.
like I do like some of the juicy IPAs that are out there. You know, they have a lot of, they're wet. They feel like it's just full of flavor, but they're not heavy and they're not
Hey,
harsh. You know,
wipe out. Yeah, this one is weird because it's like a light lager, but it does have
those notes to it.
not a whole lot. It's just a little light bready yeastiness, but there is a little bit of full bodiness to it at the middle part, which makes it almost like, is that a light beer or not? But then it thins out again, so it's light, kind of get full body in the middle
Medium
a little
heavy.
bit, and then heavy, and then it thins out again. So that's kind of weird, but that's why I don't like it actually, because there's a little bit of heaviness in there. But then it thins out again. You're like, okay, well, I don't like that. Oh wait, it's okay. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like, hey, dude, hang Ted. Wait, dude.
Oh shit! Watch out for that.
Wipe out. Yeah.
Rolling.
It's
Yeah.
weird. But, I mean, on a hot summer day or something, I could drink this. I wouldn't give it a real high score because it's not very flavorful. And even the little flavors I do get in there, a little bit I don't like, but it's giving me a lot of burpage too. But maybe because I didn't get a lot of head, so was able to get a lot of that gas off. But I'm going to give it a C plus and a swallow. There you go, C plus swallow. Yes.
Yeah. Let me take another sip of mine.
And that's from Fams Brewing. Fams F with the hot there.
Well, as you know, this is from this one is from McDowell Boulevard at Petaluma, California. Um, this is, I don't mind it. It's all right. Not my particular beer. However, for what it is, I am going to give it that sworder that I told you about, a swallow and a quarter, because it's easy to drink. And I am going to turn around and give it a B, a straight up B. It's a decent, nice tasting beer. It's just not my particular beer.
Right. I'm not a big fan of the Lagunitas. Aren't they the ones that do the Newcastle Brown Ale nowadays?
I think that's who you said was doing it.
I think so. I don't like that version of it. I like the actual original version with the cancer causing stuff in it. It's just the water, probably too. The Lagunitas version almost has a cocoa powder taste to it, and the original Newcastle Brown Ale doesn't have a cocoa powder taste to it. So,
Yeah.
a couple of their beers are all right, though. Yeah. But yeah, if you come around Charleston, South Carolina area, you can find this by the beach somewhere down there, Beach Light. It's not too bad. It's a light beer, but you're not getting. You don't pick up a lot of the adjunct at all. I'm not picking up any adjunct. I just get a little bready, yeasty. It's almost like a Rye Heights Cabot of light beers.
Oh, that would be nice.
But it's not a lot of hops or anything. It's just a little bit of bready, yeasty, and like I said, it's thin, and gets a little heavy in the middle, then it thins out again. So it's a weird. I never had a beer that usually goes thin to heavy or heavy to thin. Going back. So it's.
There's a science to it.
There's a science to it. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is, but Einstein will have to figure that one out. Oh, thanks to our one viewer watching. Though we do appreciate you and all of our other viewers that'll watch this video later. All 19 of them.
Well, there is a little lacing left.
Hey, laces ways.
Yeah, that's what I always say.
Chug this beer down and catch up with you.
I got some of the lace.
made a big
I'm just
mistake.
not really impressed by this one at all. I was excited because I thought, hey, that dog won't let me down.
Like the other Shagdog.
Yeah.
Hey, that looks like Petey from Little Rascals.
Or Spuds.
Yeah, or Spud McKenzie, yeah. I made a big mistake because I had this beer and I had probably a little bit left in the can, like that much. Probably I could feel it in there. I was like, I'm not going to pour that. And I poured it anyhow. I was like, fuck.
So you can't deny your true nature of wanting to finish it all on camera.
Right. It's just habit. It's the nature. What's that? Habit. Creature of habit.
Nurture
right?
versus nature.
Yeah. Creature of habit. You force me to do it all the time. Now I'm just doing it automatically. You can finish that beer. Okay. Now you don't have to tell me. I'm just pouring it. I know because you used to say, I know you got some beer left in there. Oh yeah, I do. Oh, okay. Now I'm just pouring. I still got a little drop left. There we go. I'll get it all in there for you, Jammer.
What's really funny about it is how I know that is after all this time of you setting the can down and how you handle it. I visually see it, but the tone itself.
Because here would be like more a little bit sour. Now here, something you can tell.
Yeah, it's just the sound and the look and feel of how you handle the can.
Some people are good with the ears. This guy I used to work with when I worked for the state of Florida. I'd come up behind him in the dorm. He'd say my last name. Hey, I'm like, how'd you know it was me? He goes, I can tell by your footsteps. You slide your feet a little bit. I was like, really? And I started walking. I was like, oh shit. With my boots on, So then I tried walking in different, and you still could tell it was me, like different time of the week or something. I said, I wasn't sliding my feet this time. He goes, I can still tell. It must be the type of boots you have or something. I'm like, Jesus.
So he had blind man skills.
Yeah, like ninja. This other guy tapped me on the shoulder one time. It was a dance, under 18 dance when I was in high school. Tapped me on the shoulder, but it was kind of dark in there. I got lights up in the ceilings or whatever, and a flash of lights by the DJ booth or whatever. I turn around. Well, he was all dressed in black. When he tapped me on the shoulder, he squatted down. So when I turn around, I'm like, I'm not thinking it down, and he had all black on. And then he just jumped up. I was like, holy shit. I didn't even see him squatted down. It was weird as shit. I was like, that's fucking crazy. It was like ninja skills. Or my peripheral vision sucks.
Peripheral?
You know the thing.
Yes, I do.
Now, hey, so I noticed, I was thinking my savings account interest rate is getting up pretty fucking high. And then I remember back in the 90s, my grandparents talking about, the interest rates was good back in the old days. Back in the 70s or whatever, 5% interest rates. Well, guess what was happening in the 70s? High inflation.
Yeah.
So you haven't had a high interest rates on savings account like this since the 70s, early 80s,
Yeah.
And this high interest on savings accounts, guess who it helps?
The banks.
And who else?
The government.
I'm talking about the interest that you earn on your savings account. Plus, the interest rates that the banks are charging people, But the rich people who have money in a savings account, you got $250,000 in there, and you're getting 5%, almost 5% interest. You're racking in some cash compared to
most of them are going to have it. The majority of their money invested in something.
Yeah, compared to somebody that has like $2,000. I'm getting like about $10 a month in interest with almost $3,000 in my savings account. Now, 3,000 times 100 would be 3 million. Is that right? Or is 300,000?
What?
Yeah, you know the thing.
Is that new mathematics you're talking about?
Yeah, 3,000 times. Well, 3,000 times 100 would be what, 300,000?
Oh God, you would have to bring this up while I'm
You're
drinking.
you're supposed to be the math expert. Here,
I've been
I got
drinking.
it. Google. You Google 3,000 times 100. It's
3 million.
300,000.
Oh, 300,000.
300,000. Now I'm getting
Well,
$10.
yeah, you count the zeros.
Yeah, but I'm getting $10 a month on almost three. I got less, a little bit less, 2,900 or something like that. But $10 a month interest. Now 10 times 300,000 is what? If you had 300,000 in there now, you add that $10 a month on that. 300,000 times 10. You're going to get 300. That can't be right. 300,000 times 10. Something's wrong here. I'm not doing what is 10% of 300,000. Multiply.
Why don't you just?
Wait, I am doing it wrong. I'll see.
Oh my God! You could tell.
Help me.
Yeah, if I wasn't drinking, I would try to do mathematics. But
If I had $300,000 in the bank and I got 5% interest, what would I have at the end of the year?
ugh.
But it came up with 1,000. All right, I got it. You know what I'm saying now.
I was saying that the public schools really did a number on you.
Yeah, I was never good at math, but I am good at math. But I have to like sit there and like have it on paper though. I can't do it in my head though. I'm not real good at math though. I failed.
Well, you don't visualize too well anyway.
Yeah.
You do better than some people, but you don't visualize as well as.
Yeah, math was not my forte. I failed algebra actually. My high school in Pennsylvania, I had to take 3 years of math in high school. So my junior year, I had algebra, and I failed that shit miserably. But I never had anybody come. I'm like, even a teacher, nobody showed me how to do it. I'm like, I just didn't understand algebra. Now the simple algebra I did, but when you got a little bit harder, like x plus 5 equals 10. Well, guess what x is? 5, right? That's easy, but when you got in the parentheses, shit, all that, I screw that shit up all the time.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I had to take another math class, and it ruined my life because I failed the algebra class. I had to take another math class my senior year to make up for it. So I took a practical math class, and I had to skip out on some other class I wanted to take because it was only the same period that the math class was in. So it ruined my social. I was a social. What the hell was the class called? Not social studies, but sociology. Sociology, yeah. I could understand people by now.
That whole setup that the StreamYard has changed,
Yeah.
where you have to click mirror my camera.
You mirrored your camera?
Yeah, just now.
Why'd you do
Now
that?
it makes sense to me.
Raise your right hand. Oh, you're not mirroring your camera then.
Huh?
Because I don't have to mirror my camera on. I got my right hand up.
I know. That's perfect. If you mirrored it, you'd see what I'm talking about.
It'd be my left hand showing.
Yeah.
But I don't like mirroring because that's why everything's backwards, right? This would all be backwards.
But before
Right.
it didn't. When I was moving the can, I'm like, why is the can over on the right when it's really on the left? Because the camera is looking at it and it's on its right.
That's right. Yeah. So if you mirror it, it's going to be on the opposite side. Plus, the letters will be backwards. Like when people take pictures and the shit's backwards.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, fuck this thing.
You don't want to mirror it, man, because all the print will be backwards. So only retarded people will be able to read it.
Well, I'm drinking 6 Sadie Gal.
Ooh. Oh, that time I got a bad body odor whiff on it when I drank it. That's weird.
D. Nalaz. And
Did you see
C.
that handicap commercial I sent you from the 80s?
Yeah.
Was that pretty funny?
It was actually kind of humorous, especially your follow up videos.
Especially what?
Your follow up videos.
Oh, when I did it, like mocked it.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could find those. There's Elmo. I remember sending Elmo. Okay.
After school special.
Elmo. Where's that retarded guy? I sent it to Diddy too, so let me see if I sent it to Diddy. I might have done it after videos too, maybe. Oh,
Oh, God.
there it is. I don't think I did send the after videos. Okay. Here comes the handicap guy. Shit, of course.
Clear glass here, green there, brown there. I sort clock. That's my job. I learned the job slow, and now I know it by heart.
He earns money. He pays taxes. He's just like you. ARC, the Association for Retarded Citizens.
Don't throw us away.
Don't throw us away.
So let me ask you. He said, I sort what?
I sort glass. White glass, clear glass goes here. Green glass goes there. Brown glass goes there.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Well, they probably replaced him with a machine.
So I'll show the second one because I did it better on the second one. So then I go.
Support ARC.
Wait,
Retarded citizens.
Wait. Okay.
Creamers go there. Juice goes there. Milk goes there. Hi, I stock groceries. And I'm special.
Terrible.
Support ARC. Another retarded citizen.
Terrible.
Uh,
You know that they wouldn't have that. I wonder whatever happened to ARC. Why don't you look that up? If it's still in existence.
what was the actual called?
ARC.
Yeah,
American.
Retarded citizens or something like that.
Yeah.
Is ARC around still for retarded citizens? The ARC for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
Now they've changed it. See?
Yeah, so it's still called ARC. Oh, why is it called ARC though? Well, we used to be something retarded citizens.
Yeah.
I like the term retard. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think. Does the term retard hurt retards' feelings?
I don't really. It depends whether they're offended by the name.
I mean, they got to be taught what the word means. Really, that they're retarded. They're not as good as they. I mean, not good as good, but they're not as smart or slow or whatever. So they got to be taught that by somebody. The word retard. What's retard mean? Well, it means slower or not as smart or something like that. And then be, oh, that hurts my feelings. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, what's it called now? Intellectual and developmental disabilities. They'll be like, wow, that's a lot of big words.
Yeah. Next, they'll say disability is needs to be revamped.
Mm-hmm.
Look, what basically that commercial is saying is that don't devalue somebody,
Right.
for whatever reason.
Good commercial. I didn't see nothing wrong with it actually by saying retard.
And the thing about it is, it's just treat people like a person. I mean, they're still people. They are still people, and they can't help that.
And the word retard, when you use it for fun, as a back in the 80s or 90s, whatever, is to help your friends be better. What are you, a fucking retard? And I was like, okay, I won't say that again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be retarded.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm smarter than that. I can do this.
It'd probably even help retards, Jammer. Hey, what are you fucking retarded? What do you mean? You just try to put a circle in a square, you dummy.
You just
Oh,
put the brown glass in with the green glass. What were you thinking?
the green glass with the clear glass. Yeah. Oh fuck. He's right now. What the hell? The blue glass. I'm saying blue grass. Blue glass. That's a tongue twister.
How about red?
Ah, shit. Yes, the retards. Hey, I rode on a retard bus. I'm not ashamed of it. I rode on a retard. My brother used to make fun of me all the time. Yeah, at least I didn't ride the small bus. I rode the small
Yeah, I
bus.
know.
Yeah, everybody knows that story, right? Because Shagdog had a speech impediment or whatever, and couldn't talk, right? I talk like this, like the guy from King of the Hill, you
Sound like
know.
Charlie Brown's adults.
Yeah, the
Wah,
teacher.
wah, 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 wah.
So I went to speech therapy, but I had to get in a handicap bus with a bunch of handicapped kids. Some blind kid. I thought he was my best friend, but he just couldn't see how ugly I was. So he tolerated me. Some other kid in the class tried to choke me one day. I mean, he literally choked me almost to death. I thought I was dying.
He's just
And,
giving you a hug.
Mongoloid girl put her legs up on me on the bus one day. And then another time,
And scream, eat me.
I'll go ahead and say my real name is Shane, and my mother used to say Shane the pain without a brain. And I was in school one day. I guess I was thinking about it, crying, and the teacher's like, "What's wrong?" I don't have a brain. What do you mean you don't have a brain? My mother says Shane the pain without a brain. After I guess I must be at school and learn what a brain was. So they called my mother. Now, this is back in the 70s. Probably nowadays you go to jail for something like that. But yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. But I don't remember that. That's only bits. I don't even remember the Shane and pain without a brain part. My mother told me that one. Now the girl putting her legs on me, the other retarded kid choking me to death, and then my blind friend. That's about all I remember from that class. And there was another like Vietnamese girl. I remember her. She was cerebral palsy. She had the cane things that go around your arms with the handles.
Yeah.
I remember her because that was kind of weird.
You know, when you look back on all that stuff and everything, you got to think to yourself, I wonder where those people are today.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to give them a lot of credit because they went out there and did it and didn't really realize the obstacles that they were facing.
And really, if you look at those people that I was with, Jammer, they're probably wondering, I wonder where that kid is that I choked the one time. That little fucker. I almost choked that kid to death.
Yeah.
Now, I might have been talking shit to him for all I know. I don't remember that part. But maybe I was saying something bad to him and he just started choking me to death.
You were calling him a retard.
Maybe the girl put her legs on me, Mongoloid girl, put her legs on me because I said, wow, you got nice socks on. Rihanna?
Yeah. Eat me.
How do you like them socks?
Is that where you got your foot fetish from?
Could be. Oh, shit.
You toe sucker, you.
I've only done that to 2 girls in my life, though.
Oh.
And I was drunk both times. And the reason why I did that, I think both times that I think about it now, is I realized I couldn't probably go all the way with them. So I figured, well, what the hell? Just do something crazy. Suck some toes.
It's worth a shot. It's a 50-50 shot. They'll either like it and really get turned on, or they'll be disgusted and say, get away.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, both times it went that direction.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. But anyhow, a couple like when I was in fourth grade, this lady I was coming home from school, and this lady pulls up in the driveway right when I'm getting home from school. She's like, "Are you Shane?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's, I'm so and so. I used to be your teacher at the retard school. She didn't say it like that, but she said I was one of the teachers at Beecher when you went there for your speech therapy or something like that. I was like, oh, I don't remember it. I don't. And I started thinking, I was like, oh, I remember one teacher. She used to come to my house and pick me up sometimes. I don't know if I was late or had a doctor appointment or whatever. My mom didn't have a car. I don't know what the hell happened, but I remember a lady picked me up sometime, or once or twice. Probably molested me.
Yeah, that's the real kicker.
Can't remember all those parts. But I remember one lady picked me up all the time, or not all the time, a couple times, and take me somewhere besides the school.
That was the saucer. Took you back to the saucer.
But it was a female teacher, so that's good. But yeah, this lady came up. She goes, "How's one of your teachers at Beecher School?"
What's her name? Lola?
I don't know. But I didn't remember when she came up. I was like, but I was thinking it was that lady. Might have been that lady, but she looked different. Of course, it was like 4 years later or whatever. But anyhow, yeah, she came to check on me somehow. Maybe she was working for the welfare department. Came to check to see if my mom was still calling.
I'm going to recommend you watch this video, especially this last little 5-10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So that you can hear all the things that I've slipped in without you realizing.
What did you slip in?
You've been oblivious to it each time I've done it. You've been so focused on what you were saying, you didn't acknowledge any of the things that I said.
Oh, shit, I can only imagine.
Yeah. Oh,
all right, ready for the next one?
Whatever you want to do.
If you want to keep going, if you want to stop, we can save beers for 2 weeks or whatever.
What time is it?
9:10.
Hold on a second.
Stop so you get your meatballs in order.
I'd probably do one more if we're not longer than 20, 25 minutes, maybe.
All right. I got another summer one, Amber. So Atlantic Amber.
J-Dub's Poolside.
J-Dub's Poolside. Okay, I'll remember that.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching this Bitter Swallow beer review and our handicap special, Summer Fiasco.
I'm Jammer.
I'm Shagdog. Let's get the next one. Search for us.